Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing a makeup tutorial on the look I have on right now. And also just some like quick kind of like chit chat, get ready with me, quick life updates. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, what products I used, and just kind of catching up, then stay tuned. Let's cut to me looking a little crazy. Told you I'd look crazy. Let's get started though, because I don't have much time. We're going to start with good old NARS and Smashbox Primerizer. We're going to combine those two. I already have my skincare. I already have my sunscreen. I have no clue what I'm wearing. So yeah, I'm going to try and think of that while I talk to you guys and do my makeup. So, probably said this already, I'm going out to dinner with my in-laws. Don't know what I'm going to wear. So I'm just going to do a neutral makeup look. For foundation, I'm going to go in with my GRWM Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation and It Cosmetics CC Cream. I'm going to mix a little bit of those, each of those on my palette to get a nice finish. So the GRWM isn't too matte. It's like a natural matte finish, but the It gives me a little more of a glow, and they both offer good coverage, but the GRWM definitely has way more coverage. So that's why I always mix a little pump of that in, because even if I don't need it for the color or the finish, I want it for the coverage because it's good. And extremely underrated. Like, it's literally been around for years. I've been using it for years. And it's just so underrated, and I don't know how it's not talked about more, but whatever, more for me. Okay, so putting this on. So the place that we're going, it's a Mexican restaurant, but they have indoor and outdoor seating. So we could sit at either, so I'm not quite sure if we'll be inside or outside. But it's warm outside right now, but at least we would be in the shade, because the way that the building is, the building's like on the west side of like the seating area, so it will be shading the seating area by the time we get there. So just put in my foundation everywhere, and Leo just keeps walking back and forth because I have so much stuff on here that he doesn't, like, he wants to lay, but he doesn't know where because there's no space for him. There. Go ahead, lay there. Okay, next I'm gonna go in and do my concealer. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Ultra Creamy formula. This is good for people with dry skin, more mature skin. This is going to be a good option for you. You can always mix with the original if you want it to be a little more matte, but that is my favorite one. And I'm dry, and like, I'm not the youngest, but I'm not the oldest, but we have wrinkles, okay? So, reality. And we don't want things settling into those wrinkles, so we're going to use the Ultra Creamy. And I'm just using a beauty blender, original beauty blender, to blend all this in. And then I'm going to go in with Shape Tape as well. And this one is the Ultra Creamy as well. This one is Deep Honey. I rotate between Tan Deep Honey and Deep Honey. I'm not super tan, so I'm going to go in with a light hand with this one. All right, and then for blush, I'm going in with the Juvia's Place blush, liquid blush in Blush Lily. This is like a very Barbie pink, right on trend right now. I do really like this color though. It's so pretty. So what's new with me? Well, one, I really need to redo my eyebrows, so don't judge me for those. I feel like it's been a while since I've done a makeup tutorial, but also like a chit chat get ready with me. So what's new? I've had a whole slew of medical issues like the last 8 months. So, yeah, that's not been fun, but I think I'm like finally on the mend with things. I am going to PT for my 2 foot surgeries, and I think that'll be good. She thinks I'll only need like a month, which is nice because I have no time. I've missed a lot of work, and my boss is currently on maternity leave, so I am extremely busy at work these days. But I'm finally on the mend with things. Okay, for powder real quick, I'm mixing the Laura Mercier and the Ciate powder. This is the Everyday Vacay. This is the coconut one, but they have a regular one. They're the same thing. So I'm just going to go in and kind of carve out my nose here. So that our nose looks nice and snatched, and that no matter if I'm inside or outside, we're gonna have the center of our face nice and powdered. So if we get a little sweaty, or if I eat something too spicy, which is often the case when I go to a Mexican restaurant because I have no spice tolerance, if I get a little sweaty, my makeup will still look good. So, all right, so carving out the nose a little bit more. Okay, so yeah, feel like I'm finally getting back to like normal life activities. Back in the gym. I just got 2 new pairs of workout shoes because I've been consistently going to the gym now for like 2.5 years, even with my foot setbacks. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a pair of lifting shoes, and I'm gonna buy a pair of like running shoes. So I did, and I like just got them this week, so I can't even tell you if I like them that much or not, but very excited to have new shoes. I wanted to get some last year, and I actually went into a local shoe store, like running store, and I was telling the guy like I have to have surgery in 2 months, and he was like, I'm not gonna sell you a pair of shoes right now, because he was like, your foot shape is gonna change, your needs may change. So like, praise to you, local shoe store. Like, come on. Big name brands, big name stores, they would have been like, yeah, maybe you should buy 2 pairs of shoes. So yeah, good on them for doing that, because I'm glad they didn't, because I got something completely different than I thought I was going to. So good. I am using my discontinued Marc Jacobs Tantastic palette. This is the Tantric. So, I don't know why they discontinue all the things that I really enjoy. I'm just going to clean my lips off here so that I don't look crazy with concealer lips. Which, even though people are starting to do that again. Yay, 90s, right? So, what do we got going on lately? we went to a family reunion last week, 2 weeks ago. And so I did that. That was good. We're doing some house projects. We decided that we're going to like redo our whole foyer. We have like a 2-story foyer where like the stairs come down. So like you think, oh, like big grand foyer, but it was so boring. So we are adding like molding and doing like a whole thing. I'll post it on my Instagram, like before and after pictures once we're done. But once we went to the store to get the wood to do this project, my husband was like off doing something and I was like, I'm gonna go look at doors, and we decided we're gonna get a new front door. So now we're waiting to get measured for that before we finish our project, because we have to do the molding around the door, and so like the trim. And so we don't want to take it off, put new on, just to take it off again to put a new door in and then put the trim on top of that. So just makes sense to wait till that's done to put the trim on over the new door. So right now I'm using the Juvia's Place palette in the taupes. So I went in with this shade all over and then this one in the crease. But I'm gonna warm it up a little bit because I don't know if I'm gonna do like bright colors, neutral colors, what. So we're gonna do a little bit of like cool tones, a little bit of warm tones. So now I'm in the Natasha Denona Glam Face Palette. You probably didn't see that. I can't believe that just happened. Okay, Leo, don't move your I had this like this, and this highlight just fell completely out of the pan. Like the whole highlight. I hate this palette. The way they did this was terrible, and now I'm annoyed because I don't know how I'm gonna put that back in there. But the pan is in here, so the actual powder part just like fell out. I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't know what to do with it, so we're just gonna leave it there. Okay, picking up this warmer brown to put in the corner. After I just said I don't have a lot of time to get ready. Yeah, that would happen. What else is new? I have a race coming up next weekend, like a road running race. It's Bix, for those of you who have heard of it. I do it every single year. And I'm only doing the 2 mile. I've only been able to do the 2 mile the last couple of years just because of my feet problems. Okay, I'm gonna go into that highlight that's on my desk right now. Oh, maybe. Oh no, I just broke it. But yeah, I've just started running again like 2 weeks ago, and let me tell you, after not running since November, I am not in running shape at all. And I feel like I'm dying when I try to run. So this race starts with like a little over a 1/4 mile uphill, and the grades, it's like a 4% grade or something like that. And there's like tens of thousands of people that do this race. So I might get trampled to death. I'm not quite sure. I know that's dramatic. I'll probably be able to like suck it up day of, but it's not gonna be fun. So beverages will be drank after that because it's gonna be rough. Gonna be rough. But it's always a fun time. Like, we have friends that do it, and we always meet up at the bar afterwards, and so it's a good time. It's a good atmosphere too. Okay, I'm gonna dust this off before it gets too like pronounced. Good, but you see the little contour detail to it. Can't speak. But yeah, so I have that race coming up. I did also register, I'm sorry, we're getting new smoke detectors. It's terrible timing. I started this before he started that though, just saying that. Anyway, I did sign up for another race. I have a cat hair on my nose, that's why I'm doing that. It's a duathlon in Illinois that I did last year, and I actually placed in it. I don't think I'm going to be placing this year, but instead of run, bike, run, it's just run, bike. So that's kind of nice, especially because like I'm in terrible running shape right now. But yeah, so it's just run, bike. And so we'll see how that goes. I have a wedding coming up in Michigan next month, so that'll be fun. I get to see a couple people, like my friends that live, one lives in California, one lives in Texas, so it'll be fun because they haven't seen them in a long time. So that'll be a good time. And I think that's all I'm gonna do for my eyes. Just keep it nice and simple. A little shimmer, a little warm, a little cool. Gosh, my eyebrows really need to be done, but oh, the other things I have coming up. So I have my girls' weekend. We always go to our cabin and do the girls' weekend, like small town Iowa fun. And we started doing it during COVID because there's like nothing we could go do. And like every year we'll meet somewhere and go do something. And so we started this a couple years ago during COVID. And so it's just kind of become a thing. We usually do it in August, so it's warmer. Last year it was not super warm until the last day, of course. And so I'm hoping it's gonna be warm. That's in 2 weeks. And next week the forecast is like 90s every single day. So I kind of hope that it continues till the next week. At least upper 80s would be ideal because like we'll be on the lake. So that'd be nice. Oh, that was KVD tattoo liner. This KVD tattoo pencil liner. Just bringing that halfway in on my lower waterline. But yeah, so I have those two things the next 2 weeks, weekends. So I didn't really want to, I want to like wait to do my brows till like towards the end of next week, so they'll be nice and fresh for my race, and then they'll still look good for the following week because like both those weekends I probably won't be wearing a lot of makeup, so I just want to have fresh brows and so they'll look nice. Brows are definitely cousins, not sisters today, but that's okay. We use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in taupe to accomplish this look. Like I said, they need a little help, so I'm not holding it against them. Going to go in with the Item Lash Snack Mascara. Just a nice thin coat all over. I do have a lash lift going on right now, so that's why they're looking nice and tall and I didn't have to curl them. And I did schedule one before that wedding, so they'll be looking nice and tall for that as well. And then I don't have to bother with false lashes, which is really nice. Especially when you're like traveling. Like I feel like false lashes when you're traveling just never seem to want to work, you know. At home, you know, you have all your tools and stuff to be able to try and fix them. Traveling, nope, don't have all that stuff. So I don't know if it's from my last surgery, but I did have some lashes like break off here right in the middle. So these poor guys are like trying to keep up with the big dogs, but so I might need to put a couple like individuals in there for the wedding if they don't grow. I'm using my lash serum, but we'll see. Going in with Anastasia clear brow gel to set down the brows. And then I'm going in with my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara on my lower lashes. And then for lips today, I actually just snagged a second one of these this morning because I decided that I wanted to just have one in my purse at all times, and then also like have one at my makeup vanity so I didn't have to keep moving it back and forth, back and forth. And this is the extremely underrated, I was talking to the girl at the register about it, extremely underrated Ulta Beauty Weightless Water Lip Stain. Come on, focus. Go pick yourself up one. You won't regret it. I believe they're $10. This is the pink one. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, it's pink. And I was talking to the girl and we both agree that it's better than the Benefit one. This dries quicker. It's like half the price. Actually, it's probably less than half the price because now I think those are like 30 something. And I like the colors better. I now have 2 colors. And I feel like it lasts about the same, but for a fraction of the cost, like, no brainer. And I feel like that one bleeds and this one does not. Partially because it dries quicker, but it's really thin. So like it's not because it's a thicker formula, like it stays in place. It just dries quicker. So I'm just going to outline that a little bit with the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Wherever Walnut. It's not like my chosen color, but I feel like I need a little lip line. So that's just adding a little more dimension to the lip color. I mean, it definitely doesn't need it, but since it's just a lip stain and it's like a baby pink, having, you know, a little more makeup on my face, having this liner with the stain just makes it look like a little more polished, you know? Okay, I'm going to add a smidge of highlight. Going in, they also discontinued Becca Jaclyn Hill palette. This is going to take me forever to go through, by the way. So, but Smashbox picked up the Champagne Pop highlight formula. So if you want this highlight, you can go get it from Smashbox. Just put a pop up there too. I'm actually going to put a pop of blush as well. Just the blush topper. Yeah. Just a little bit. Okay. This is my finished makeup look. I'm gonna set it all down with the Urban Decay All Nighter. And I always use my beauty blender just to go over. I use the side that I don't use to put product on. I go over it just to smooth out in case there's any little drops, because I don't want to have like a drop of spray ruining my makeup look. So I'm gonna do my hair and figure out what I'm wearing. We'll come back with the completed look. Finished look. Have my sunny hair extensions in. Nice bright blue t-shirt from Amazon. It's like a Skims dupe, I guess. I don't own anything from Skims. Gold jewelry. And here is the makeup. Nice and close. Just did a little touch up on the lip oil. Went with the lip oil because, or lip stain, sorry. Because, you know, eating Mexican food, margaritas, it's gonna get worn away. This is super easy to touch up, and I can pop just like a little bit of clear gloss on right here. Super cute, right? So here's the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and quick little catch up. I feel like I didn't touch on all areas, but whatever. Quick little glimpse into my life. Have some fun videos planned. One is sitting back there. Empties, Amazon Prime haul, another Shein haul, of course, and a few other things. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one.